man, through that immortal part of him known by the name of conscience, not infrequently becomes his own judge, even in the flesh, warped, constrained and entirely subdued as it often is by earthly considerations, but, freed from the trammels of its gross material body, and purged of its carnal covering, by passing through the mists of death, the imperishable spirit stands revealed. It is then that the real work of expiation, of redemption, commences, because every disembodied spirit carries with it the mark of its own sins or the measure of its virtues. Conscience can no longer be stifled nor remorse put aside, and the soul thus automatically judges itself. There is no other judge or jury, nor is there any other day of judgment save that which the spirit finds in the soul state immediately following the earth life, namely, the awful necessity of becoming its own judge. This is the law which cannot be set aside even by God himself, because to do so would be to destroy his own immutability. But this intelligible plan of God's purpose involves no waiting, perhaps for millions of years, for the day of judgment. It further becomes apparent that once the soul be purged of its earthly impurities it will be drawn into God's great redemptive scheme and utilized by him for some wise purpose. Admitting, then, that in God's perfect scheme of creation and redemption nothing is wasted, nothing lost and nothing forgotten, it follows that he could not possibly fail to utilize these countless myriads of discarnate spirits gone over to the great majority. It further follows that, as this spirit power cannot be wasted, the ever-watchful one may conceivably use part of it in furtherance of his great redemptive plan by establishing simple yet perfectly natural lines of communication with spirits still incarnate, if it pleases him so to do.